This time's the charm. Had to restart my PC for this. I don't know. Maybe I had too much in the background. Yeah. Hey.
This should do. Now, let's see what information we can find inside the camp.
Yeah, let's see. Indeed. Inquire.
Never thought I'd get worn out from something this light.
Let me help you with that.
Wow. Thanks. I'll go take a breather then. Right, the rest of the supplies are in the northern warehouse.
Oh boy, what's going on? The game itself is lagging apparently. Yeah, we've seen this before.
I can't believe the number of painters involved. They know where they all live too.
What do these rankings mean?
I wonder why Ming's paintings are labeled as low. Her skill is undeniable.
Maybe it's to do with certain cooperation issues?
They're keeping tabs on all these artists, monitoring their every activity, even stepping in to control them if they step out of line. Judging from the list, it looks like they're still searching for artists to create forgeries.
We must stop them from expanding their network.
These paintings are all fakes. I don't remember the real ones circulating the market. How has this managed to be kept from the public for so long?
Most of these paintings were sent to the Winding Eggs mire.
They risk being exposed if they transport through ports. Not to mention the threats from the Shanyun Art Exchange. We should look for more clues.
Speaking of which, guidebook. Complete one side quest apparently. Pioneer podcast. Log into the game. So she plays the recorded content.
I want out of this.
Impossible. We've never had anyone quit from a deal. Besides, you've already taken the money.
You can have the money back. Every penny of it. I just want out, please. I won't make it difficult for you.
You think we'll let you go just like that after seeing our entire operation? You know what? Could work something out, but it'll come at a small fee. Gotta have insurance.
What do you want?
A dead person tells no tales. That's everything from our talk yesterday, boss. She's still holding her cards close.
Keep an eye on her for now. If she tries anything, take her out.
Understood.
Let's listen, I guess. I'm thinking, what have we been demoted? Is that why they've sent us here? You don't get it. This is how we really learn the business. They are setting us up for promotion in the future. Oh, I see. Then I better work harder. Huh. Sure. Whatever keeps you up at night. Okay. Hey, the Profane Rose! Welcome!
The Profane Rose just followed.
Welcome! We reached the follower goal, thanks! Thank you, the Profane Rose.
This must be the warehouse they were talking about. There's still some leftover ink lying around.
I'm fine. Just had a bit of a slow start, you know, because I've had a crash. So yeah, I'm getting back into the game more or less. We've last stream we've had a bit of a doxing problem, so I really had to cut things short. And basically, we left in the middle of a quest, so we're picking up where we left off. So yeah, things hopefully should be better right now. There's still some leftover ink laying around. These paintings.
They're all from
What
the
about
list.
you?
This batch is all Serenity of Xehua Village. Ming Yang's work.
So all those copies from the studio.
These aren't just simple copies anymore. It's obvious now. She was working with them to create forgeries for her own gain. In the end, this is the path she chose. I suspected as much, though I couldn't quite... I mean, I wasn't sure until I saw the paintings myself.
I'll notify the patrollers.
Wait, this painting. It's the Serenity of Xehua Village original, not a copy. Shouldn't it be at the studio? Oh, I see it now. This was the painting they stole from the studio.
I just woke up. Well, over here it's 5 p.m. So, Profane Rose. You followed me on Twitter. Thanks for the follow. So, how did you find me, Profane Rose? If you don't mind me asking. You're pretty beautiful VTuber. Interesting. And the model looks very interesting. Huge thanks for bringing me to life. I can imagine this being possible. Okay. Quite a nice model you have there, Profane Rose. Hey, how can you tell them apart?
These copies, they're almost identical to the original. But there are some details, subtle ones, that reflect the artist's quirks, not just their technique. The painter copied them well. But if you look closely, you'll find that the finishings are a bit, more rigid in some areas.
That's good to know. I've even collabed with Nyx one time. Need to do something with her again. I just I've been collabing with so many people in the last few, I guess since I started actually. Collab with about 20 or so VTubers. So yeah, let me see. There are some. You've already seen my Twitter. There's also my YouTube for VODs and my Discord if you want to join it. So I assume you're planning on debuting soon, right? How do you know so much about the original painting?
Well, that's because I...
Okay, let's go.
Look out!
Leave it to me.
A new technique!
I was wondering when are you going to debut? There was an ad in progress. Sorry, I didn't realize. I just only now realized. Are you hurt?
No, I'm just catching my breath. But where did these tacit discords come from?
The researcher mentioned the link between Mingyan and TDs.
Her emotions cause the painting's frequencies to fluctuate, attracting the monsters.
But she's not even here.
You said art always reflects the artist's mood.
It's just... I'm not really sure why her mood is... reacting to us.
Maybe. Could it be because I'm here? She did see what I could do with my resonance ability once. Ever since I saw her diary, I've been wondering. Maybe it was seeing my ability that inspired her to start creating those phantasms. Maybe that's why she began to lose herself in her art. It seems like all those accumulated emotions just burst out whenever we get close to her or one of her paintings. It's all my fault.
Okay, I didn't know how long the cutscene was going to last, but maybe we can collab one day, who knows? It's neither your fault nor the paintings.
But... more exiles from the art exchange.
More on that later.
Watch out!
Surrender your stuff.
I can't believe it.
Okay.
Did you really think we'd let you just walk away after you destroyed our warehouses and interfered with our business? Who exactly are you people? You don't look like you're patrollers. What do you want? If it's the paintings you're after, take as many as you want. We can always make new ones.
Forcing people to make copies like a factory line? It's disrespecting the creator's dignity.
It's just a couple of stones and trees on a piece of paper, for crying out loud. Even I could draw one with the flick of a wrist. Who cares if they're real or not? For the amount of paint and ink that goes into them, I'd even go so far as to say paying those painters 20 credits each is a ripoff.
How could you measure the value of creation in such a way?
Oh, so you're also here for the money. Look, name a figure. We'll pay double if it'll make you shut up. How does that sound? Take it and scram.
That's not what I meant.
Then what the hell do you want from me?
I want to expose everything to the public.
What?
Aside from reporting you to the patrollers, I want to let the public know about all the forgery and smuggling you've been doing. The way you coerce the painters and put their lives at risk for profit? I'll expose it all. Is something wrong?
I like this idea, you have my support.
I can't remain silent about this any longer. This is the only way more people can learn about the truth.
You better think this through. The Shanyuan Art Exchange is not a group you want to cross.
I never painted for the Art Exchange's approval. If no one else dares to speak up, then I'll be the one to do it.
I might have just a plan.
First, we keep these guys on close watch. Then, we need to catch them off guard. And the best way to do that is...
Well, that's quite the story. At best, this merely proves our involvement in the incident, yet the real culprit remains unknown. Your accusations are groundless. Allow me to remind you, she was the one who created those paintings, insisted on selling them, and concocted the entire terrifying incident. Do you honestly believe her paintings would have earned a single penny without my intervention?
No. Mr. Baitze, you're changing the subject.
How ungrateful. She ensnared us in this debacle, and now you dare to lay the blame at our feet.
But before we proceed, I wish to present this audio recording to the court.
Mr. Baitsu stopped by again, grumbling about the delay in getting Ming Yan's paintings to the Shanyuan Art Exchange.
If Yin Feng hadn't pushed her, she wouldn't have gotten hurt. Now she can't even paint, and our order is gonna be late.
She's been rebellious and a bit too smart for her own good lately. I just wanted her to keep her head down and work. Who knew she'd crack and cause that mess?
Mingyan was initially only making copies. Everything changed after you stepped in. Trickery, misinformation, and later on even threats. She was led down the path of forging artworks for you. I do understand that if her own heart hadn't wavered, none of this would have happened. But there was already no turning back by the time she wanted to quit. So, saying she was the mastermind behind it all, that's just not fair.
Even so, how is forgery a valid accusation? Nothing like that was mentioned in your recording, now was it?
We found the original painting in the hidden warehouse.
This evidence clearly shows that these paintings are no ordinary copies, but your way of making a profit.
There's no such thing as real or fake paintings. You're not fooling anyone. For it to be forgery, there has to be another original artist. These paintings are all the work of Ming Yan. Even if she made dozens of identical copies, it wouldn't be considered forgery.
Mr. Baitsu, do you recognize this painting?
Well, of course. It's Serenity of Shehua Village, the work of the arcane artist.
Then can you tell the difference between this one and the others?
Of course. This piece possesses a lifelike quality unmatched by any other, all thanks to the resonance ability of the arcane artist, Ming Yan.
However, judging from these paintings, it seems Ming Yan's ability never stabilized successfully. Except for this original piece.
What does this have to do with anything? Do you have solid evidence to prove the differences between these paintings? What you're saying is all speculation. There's no guarantee a painter won't make mistakes, is there?
Artists seeking perfection always choose the highest quality pigments for their most important pieces. During our investigation of the studio, I accidentally got paint on me and discovered something interesting about the materials used in these paintings. The original paintings had pigments that were pure and brighter, able to blend more naturally and retain color for longer. In contrast, the forgeries used pigments made from mineral scraps. These don't hold up the same, smudging at the slightest touch. We can distinguish the real paintings from the fakes, simply by analyzing the ink used.
Doing so only proves the so-called original painting is created differently from the others. Are you implying that Ming Yan is only allowed to use a single kind of pigment throughout her work? How is this supposed to prove that we are behind the forgeries?
Because the original creator of Serenity in Shehua Village is me. When I was a child, painting was the only way I could express myself freely. Everything I did and didn't understand, it all flowed through the tip of my paintbrush. All that I saw lived within my paintings. Whatever I thought, I painted into reality. This power to turn fantasies into reality gradually caught the interest of many. Tales of the arcane artist spread far and wide. I took great joy in my skills improving. However, I discovered, to my dismay, that my parents were using my creations to turn a quick profit. They were sold at unbelievable prices. Some sought beauty in enchanted worlds, using the paintings as a distraction from reality. Others resorted to hellish nightmares to inflict torment upon those they desire. My own abilities had led my paintings astray. They were being exploited, and everything was spiraling out of control. After I realized this, I began to fear holding a brush. I tried to paint without relying on my abilities, but my parents scolded me for it. They called anything painted without using my abilities worthless. After the family business fell apart, my parents vanished without a trace. They may have left behind a considerable mess, but freedom has also been returned to my brush. Xiehua Village was my first stop upon arriving in Jinzhou alone. Waters and mountains rest by the pain. Valleys and peaks in the dream remain. Colors of vanity washed away. The painted world fades, forgotten today. A poem I wrote, inscribed on serenity in Xiehua Village. I know it's not that well written, but it's proof of my decision to stop everything I was doing. And that painting, well, it became the arcane artist's final piece of art. Ever since that day, paintings with special abilities gradually faded from everyone's minds. And I never used my abilities to paint again.
Well, that was certainly a touching story. But I'm afraid your words alone won't be enough to prove you created this painting.
Madame Juyao, to prove my statement, I request your permission to use and paint with one of these copies.
Granted.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes. Ming Yang's experience has made me realize something. To create art that truly resonates, I must first accept myself. The paintings I drew in the past, they were heartfelt creations, pieces of my life. They formed my past and shaped who I am today. It's not just about proving a single painting. It's about so much more. If my forte is the cause behind all this, then I must take responsibility. I can't just let this go on and hurt others.
Let's see her paint then.
Maybe I just
So the rumors are
These
true.
paintings are really coming to life.
Oh boy.
Why is the world inside this painting so distorted?
Spectacle is born from the mind. This place must be a manifestation of Ming Yang's mind when she created it.
What?
Wait, did you hear something? Jeju?
I painted it exactly like hers.
That voice.
Why is everyone still praising her work? It's all right. It's okay. She's gone. Soon, I'll be an even better painter than she ever was.
Watch out!
Oh boy. Let's see. We have a boss to fight.
It's you! I've already done everything I can! Why are you still better than me?
Oh boy.
Anita, you were just lucky. If it weren't for your parents holding your hands, you'd never have what should be rightfully mine. I'm so tired. I'll be safe.
Okay.
Still, I couldn't do it. Why? I perfected everything. It's all because of your abilities.
My abilities have nothing to do with it. You created masterpieces I wish came from me. Bold, free. I know our paintings have their differences, but the heart and soul we put into them are the same. You shouldn't see me as a model to follow. Only when you connect with your truest feelings can you create an exceptional piece of art.
So everything she said was true. I never imagined the art exchange could do such a thing.
Tell me about it. I was even about to stand up for them.
Okay, what do you have to say now? It's beautiful. We should be able to use it as a proof. Of course, I'll be sure to record everything faithfully. Okay.
Remnants of the past.
And let's leave for now. Now let's continue with the trial, I suppose.
When I learned the truth, I was heartbroken. I believed that by sealing my forte, no one would get hurt because of my paintings. I never expected them to continue causing harm after all these years. But Rover's words made me realize something. It was never about the paintings themselves, but rather those who sought to use them to hurt others. Mr. Baitsu, you run a highly esteemed calligraphy and painting institution, yet you've suppressed the creative spirit and violated these artists' dignity, all for the sake of wealth. Everything they cherished has now become a tool for profit. The works they held dear are just tools for your gain, insulting to both the original artists and their imitators. Set before you is the original painting from many years ago, and the one I've just completed. Now, everything has been brought to light.
We received word from the Public Security Bureau 10 minutes ago that they have taken the exiles into custody and found the location where the paintings were hidden. Mr. Beitzer, do you have anything else to add to your defense?
Not really. Bites.
Very well. We will reevaluate Mingyan's charges, determine the Shangyun Art Exchange's involvement in the incident, and conduct a comprehensive investigation as soon as possible. This hearing is adjourned.
Okay. Let's talk to Judge.
It's finally over. I didn't miss anything important, did I?
You did great.
Huh? No, not at all. I was just coming up with things to say as I went. My palms were sweating the whole time. I definitely couldn't have done it if you weren't there with me. Thinking about the feeling when we were investigating the case together is what kept me calm during the trial. What I meant to say is, back then, everything I said felt right. Like I could just be myself around you. It felt so good to be that relaxed. Thank you for helping me through this. You helped me find the courage to believe in myself. Thanks to you, look at everything we accomplished. The Shangyun Art Exchange is undergoing investigation. It'll be the end of their businesses. And the painters they coerced are finally set free. Thank you. I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
Don't mention
I want
it.
to pay Mingyang a visit. After all, she was involved in all of this, and I want to tell her everything. What do you think?
Can I come with you?
My commission started with her. Plus, you and I solved the case together. Why don't you come with me?
Is the commission over?
Yes. I already had it taken care of the day we found out the truth.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
Wind, guide me.
Ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ta, ta-ra, ta-ra, ta-ta, ta-ra, 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 ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ra, ta-ta, ta-ra, ta, ta-ra, ta-ta, ta-ra, ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ra, 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 ta-ta-ta-ta, ta-ra, ta-ta. Okay. Down below still. What about the guidebook? Trophies, exploration, clear Sharn gallery. Let's see, can we convene? Not really. In terms of events, okay. Now, where am I supposed to go? I assume down here, yeah, down here.
Jaja? It's been a while.
Your injuries.
The researchers have taken good care of me. A chat won't hurt. And you must be the rover.
You know me.
I heard about everything you did. Thank you for freeing me from those nightmares. You know what, Jaja? You may seem soft and gentle on the outside, but if your boundaries are crossed, I think you can be tougher than anyone else. And I still owe you an apology. Forgive me, because I was so obsessed with wanting to be you, to be better than you. I've caused you so much trouble. The pain of these injuries managed to put a stop to my obsession with imitating your paintings. Maybe I was never meant to be a painter to begin with.
I brought you a gift.
Okay, let's see.
See? Only you can create a painting with such life. I still have a long way to go.
This is your painting. It's the one you gave me when we first met.
How ironic. I've been trying to imitate you for so many years that now I can't even tell my own paintings apart anymore.
Your paintings were never inferior to mine. Just look at this piece. Even you approve of its value. It doesn't matter who painted it. Mingyang, I hope you can find your true self, whoever she is. I know you can do it.
Thank you for bringing me this painting. Really.
I think it's safe to say she'll give it some thought. During the few times we met, she was always passionate about discussing art with me. I think that fire inside her won't just fade away.
Hello, Calypso.
Come to think of it, the deep discussions we had and the painting duels back then felt like true friendship. So, seeing her in so much pain, I just had to help. I don't want Mingyang to lose hope and have someone who loves painting so much just disappear.
I'm doing fine. Sehr gut. I'm just finishing a companion quest. My ring dropped out my headphones. At least are they working now? The new headphones, that was the mic. Sorry, yeah, the mic was the one that was causing you problems. I think she understood what you meant earlier.
To be honest, I didn't just see this case through to correct mistakes or help the artists. Deep down, I didn't want to let you down. I wanted to tell you this back at the mine, but the words just didn't come out right.
Well, things are so quiet. I love noise cancelling. That's good. I need to get some interesting, better headphones too. Right now I'm using a pair of very old headphones, like 8 or 9 years old, and I feel like they are hurting my ears at this point. Ouch. A few streams ago I even gave myself an unwilling piercing in the upper part of my ear because, yeah, there is a bit of a metal wire that sticks out from these piercings. I think that was when we had our collab with Lutra during that stream. I went to grab a bottle of water, and the headphones were snagged in were snagged, and well, the wire went into the top of my ear. Ouch, that was an unpleasant experience. I've had Soundcore headphones 3 times now and I love them. Yeah. What can I say? I mean, the quality of these headphones are good, but they aren't doing their job in terms of being comfortable to wear right now. I need something that will be both good in terms of sound quality and in terms of being able to wear them comfortably. But yeah, right now I can't really afford that. Who knows? Maybe I'll make myself a coffee or something like that. Who knows? I've seen some people who got paid to invest into their streaming setup, so who knows, maybe that will work out for me. But I need to have some time to figure it out. Fortunately, in terms of time, that's in short supply lately for me. Did you see the Discord chat? Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't see it. Ooh, I assume this is, yeah. Okay, let me see. Wednesday is the only day. I can't do Wednesday and Friday. Maybe Friday. I know Rust only has till Wednesday. Me and Masaru can push back our stream if Wednesday will be the only. I don't want to. I don't mean arrogance, but I don't like being falsely accused. Yeah, I still get that. Okay, I see it. Okay. Yeah, I saw it. Basically, I'm only available because on Thursday I have a collab already, and from Friday until Sunday included, basically I'll be out of town, more or less, on a work trip, and my girlfriend is also going to come with me, so needless to say it will be a very busy weekend. So yeah, only Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday would be good for next week. Unless I'm not going to, I need to do more collabs, so actually stream, yeah. Do you have the game called GTFO? I plan on having a collab on Thursday on this game, but the problem is that we only have 3 people. The person who invited me to collab with on GTFO only has a pirated version, and since you can't really do cross-platform between non-pirated and pirated versions, I also need to download the pirated version, which is free, but yeah, you know. Since you know it requires multiplayer access, so if you want to, you can hop in as the final person for that collab. It will be around 8 p.m. Romania time. I think that's around 7 p.m. Austria. If you want to, I can give you the link and of the pirated version, so it's basically just free as long as you don't mind using a torrenter. Because yeah, the person who yeah, no worries. I figured it was worth it. It was worth a shot. That's fine. I understand what you're trying to say.
Thank you for being my friend and helping me through all of this, Rover.
I can say the same to you.
While I have yet to uncover my past and who I am, every moment with you is a new and special memory. Thank you for your help, Zhezhi. This experience has helped me understand you and the world a little better.
You seem to be pretty slow on the news.
So you know how to tell jokes now.
You've given me the courage to joke around.
Doesn't mean you can do the same in front of others.
Well, let's take it slow for now.
Okay. Inspect the object. Hi Rover, I'm not sure if this message will reach you, but I hope it does. There's something I've been wanting to tell you, but I can't seem to find the right words in person. To be honest, I'm afraid you might reject what I'm about to ask. I'd like to give you this scroll of painting. It's not just because you helped me with Ming-Yan's situation, but also because you freed me from a worry that's been haunting me for years. The patrollers returned the serenity of Chehua village that I drew during the hearing, but I want you to have it now. After all, it's the reason we met, a testament to our shared journey and a symbol of the courage you instilled in me. In a way, we created this painting together. Sorry. My heart will always be connected to this piece, and I must admit it, I have an ulterior motive. I want it to stay with you. Judgy. Judger. Okay. Okay. So we have another trophy. Moments with you. Let's see. We still have 7 days of By Moon's Grace, so let's go and see if we can finish it finally. Let's go to the others. Da-da-da-da. Solve the riddle, I suppose. Uncle Lee. Let's see. Ooh, sold out. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize it would be sold out. Still. Shin's Fortuity. Let's see if we can have some luck. Oh. Who knew? Preparation credits 30. Okay, that's good. I don't think I've had a stroke of bad luck on that fortuity wheel. That's good. Okay, let's see. I think we've already upgraded all the fair stalls. So now we just need to work on, let's go for firework artistry. We need action and teamwork. So who has the most action? Jinshi. Who has the most teamwork? Jian. And who has the most action and teamwork? Let's go for Yunlin. In the Eureka moment, let's give it a try. 50% chance. Oh, that's good. An S. Unfortunately, I'm kind of busy. Well, let's see who we can basically upgrade. Let's go for JG for knowledge. 228, 233. Okay. Let's go for Yinglin. Or no, let's go for Changli. Let's... Express Courier. We need knowledge and teamwork. Let's go over here. And a Eureka moment. 55%. An SS rating, okay. So I think we've managed to fulfill everything, right? Reach an SS or higher rating for any 12 wishes, so we need just that. And over here... let's go for Echo Show. We need action and teamwork. Come on, Eureka's. Oh, rating of SS, okay. $183, 188, 193, 198. Echo Show again. Action and teamwork. A rating of A only, unfortunate, but we'll have to deal with it. Moon chasing photography, knowledge and action. Actually, let's go and upgrade Changli again. $208, okay. Let's give it a try. And a Eureka moment. Well, we failed. Oh well. It's still an S. Let's give this a rating of B, knowledge and action. Come on, Eureka moment, please give me some possible Eureka moments. Oh well. Hey, an A is better than a B either way. Chang-Li. 218, I want to bring it 228, I want to bring it around 230. For you, 100 Astrite. Shopkeeper Black Shores, Guru, welcome, but I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Knowledge and action. How was your day, Guru? Come on, give me an Eureka moment. Ah, interesting. A rating of SS, okay. Trying to make all of those. I'm trying to have 2 more wishes that reach that. So how do I redeem these codes? Basically, where do I go to redeem them? Feedback utilities, map gallery, data bank tutorials, store maybe. Bundles, no. Item exchange. Purchase, no. Points shop. Settings. Redemption code. Okay, redeem. For you. Okay. Shorekeeper. And Black Shores. Okay. Da-da-da. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, thanks. June later, it's 8:30 p.m. and we're here and study time. Okay, no worries. Have a great study. In the meantime, I'll try and complete this last one. Chang-Li, just need one more, I assume. Yeah, 230. Let's go for Shang-Li now, I suppose. No painting. Knowledge and action. I think this is the best team. And the Eureka. Let's give it a try. Maybe we can finally... Oh. Rating SS. Okay, so we just need one more. Cards of Blessing. Hopefully this should be good. Knowledge and Teamwork. Or actually, let me just upgrade Zhang Liao again. Best to have him already upgraded. So knowledge and teamwork. That should be more than enough. Still an S. I want an SS. Fireworks artistry, but let me just go and upgrade Shang Liao again. 189. Action and teamwork. Let's go with this. It's not going to give me an SS, but maybe with an Eureka, who knows? Still an S. That's better than nothing. Okay. Well, seems like I won't be able to complete it tonight, but oh well. $204 and 92 knowledge. For this one, I just need teamwork. 204, and who else has some decent teamwork? 134. Ling Yang. An SS. Still teamwork, but might as well try and get Shang Liao again. 209. Sure, why not? And that's about it. Unless I can go down to the shop and see what I can do. Not... Okay, let's see. Any other quests that we can do? Hero of the Leap. I mean, let's give it a try again. Maybe we can do something now. Who knows? Just want to get it over with. let's see, can we do it?
Wind, guide me.
Where am I supposed to go? I may have screwed up. Maybe I need to watch a tutorial for this one. So what's the quest's name? Hero of the Leap. Let me watch a tutorial for this one, because yeah, this is the Leap, Wuthering Waves.
Borotalco prezintă Borotalco.
Yeah. God, I hate these ads.
We're gonna do Hero of the Leap quest. If you please like it. Tricky to do this. Okay, so it's a little tricky to do this. I've already failed a few times. I'm gonna take the nice easy route and just go this way. Though there is something up there and I just kind of want to get it. Can I get it with my grappling hook? There we go. Alright. Nice. Now, we're just going to keep using our grappling hook. Like so.
Okay, nowhere.
Alright, was that it?
Hello, Staryu, how's it going?
Seems like a new discovery.
How are you? That's better.
Wind, guide me.
I hope you keep being better.
One with the sounds.
Oh. That's not what I wanted. Good to hear. I woke up every 20 minutes last night, and when I woke up, I didn't try to sleep again. So I'm just awake since 6. Oh boy. Well, I've been having some trouble sleeping myself, but yeah, basically I had to discuss a few things with a few others, and it took me about until 6 AM to finally get to sleep. And
Wind, guide me.
I'm trying to I've been sleeping up until 1 PM from 6 AM and I still don't feel like I'm like I've slept much. Queen of the Shadows VTuber, hello, welcome. Hello.
queen underscore of underscore the underscore shadows underscore VT just followed.
What? That was weird. That was weird. I heard a hell of a lot of underscores. I couldn't do without VT, yeah. So, how did you find me, Queen of the Shadows? You need to go over there. Looked up vampire. Oh. Oh, I love vampires. Then maybe you'll also love this. Yeah. I also have this if you want to make me mad. But yeah. So where are you from, Queen of the Shadows? Europe, Asia, America? Canada, I'm from Romania, so that's trying to figure out how to get over there, more or less. I need to parkour my way over there, because if you don't parkour, then you get reset. So that's I am from Transylvania, the real region of Transylvania. Some people do find it funny that that region actually exists, but yeah. Okay, we are getting close. Now we just need to oh, come on, please make it. Okay, I made it somehow. Okay, come on. Now I need to figure out how. Okay, maybe if I make it to this. What the? Okay, this is. Okay, I made it. God damn, this was a pain in the ass. No give, blood, redeem. There are a few. Oh, you have succeeded in exchange again. Your demeanor is just like the hero with the sharp blade himself. This is incredible. You have surpassed my level. You'll definitely be the master of overdashing this year. I will stay in Jinzhou until this year's competition begins. If you want to continue the challenge, come find me. I'll be waiting in the usual place. If you can become the new overdashing master, please be sure to share with me the story that withered. Okay, brother, we'll meet again in the martial world. Oh boy. Thank you for the hydrate. Some of the quests, unfortunately, don't really
remnants of the past
have they only have I'm flustered. Some of the quests don't have voice acting, so I need to voice act myself. Open one loot. So what types of games do you play, Queen of the Shadows? Let me see. Sure. You can question everything. Shadows, VT. Let's give you a shout out while we're here. I suppose so. I mean, it's pretty much open to everyone, but I haven't had any 18 plus. Are you under 18? I mean, I can censor myself, it's no problem. To be fair, I don't really, I'm 17, so I'll be, I'm not one to make, to make how should I say it? I'm not one to police my ages, and as long as long as we keep things respectful, you can watch and comment. It's not really a problem. That's why I said it's kind of is, because to be fair, nobody from my chat is under 18. No, so if you find you can bound me now, I don't get attached. Well, let me just make some things clear for first. I'm in a committed relationship. So I'm not going to go for any of my viewers. Yeah, you can joke around, but just keep in mind that I'm very happily committed to a girl. Yeah, no problem. As friends, it's perfectly fine. You can stay, no worries. Just doing some quests, just to make sure that I raise my level over here. No worries. Do you plan on streaming in the future? Queen of the Shadows. Anything over here? I'm not going to ban people if they are not creating any issues. That's what I'm going to say. If you're here and you don't act a fool, then I don't really care your age. I don't really care about your age. And, well, it's not really a problem with me if you're 17 right now. I'm not going to go for I'm not going to do anything. What's going on? This is an interesting quest. We are talking to the enemy. Yeah, over here you are. Seems like you're ready. String of friends and phone. You can find exiles from various factions here. To maintain order, we require to have an entry pass to prove our identity. I'll get an entry pass for you. For now, you can explore around the camps. Maybe you can find some information about the opponent. Okay, I had to make a new account. I'm staying at a friend's and parents took the phone, so my friend gave me one, so I had to make a new one. But I'll start streaming soon, I'd say. Okay. No worries then. In the meantime, let's if you want, you can see if maybe your Discord, maybe the Twitter, maybe you can follow Twitter or go on Discord, so you can find whatever you need to keep in touch. That's where those two places where I usually keep. That's where I post my announcements and so on and so forth. Now, what's going on over here? How do they? So I can't attack them. That's interesting. Interesting. Smiling Exile. Hi there, are you here to participate in the Seaside Arena too? One more competitor here and my heart is just breaking with guilt. I never ever lost, you know. Best of luck to you though. You'll need it, trust me. Okay. Exile leader. A new face, huh? You skinny twig-like figure understands the real deal about fighting. You didn't drag yourself all the way here just to play babysitter for that outdated principle of the old fool, did ya? You still have the chance to back out, hehe. Don't come crying like a little baby in the pit. Well, let's see. A receptionist. Not really interested in that. Zayon. Here's your entry pass. Now you can come and leave the camp freely. I would have guessed you. Did you find out any useful information? They're not friendly. Well, all the participants are elite members of their factions and the competition only fuels their aggressiveness with each round. By the way, before the match kicks off, we need to contribute items to the prize pool. Rover, do you have anything valuable? No, I don't. No worries, I'll throw in my stuff. I have faith in you. I've staked everything I own, even a 20th century limited edition comic book with the author's autograph. Is the prize issue number 1. Are you serious? Hey, are you undervaluing them? They cost me a great sum. I'll hand them over to the organizer. You go register with the receptionist. I'll be your biggest cheerleader. Okay. Let's see. Hello, are you here to register to the Seaside Arena? There's a new rule to follow. If you want to register for the match, you need to collect 3 badges first. What badges? Participants in the Seaside Arena have always been the cream of the crop. Due to the enticing rewards, many incompetents try to sneak in, wasting everyone's time. That's why we've set up this rule to ensure only the truly powerful can gain entrance. To earn these badges, you will undergo 3 basic trials. Are you ready? I do have to go do stuff. I may be back, but if not, have a fantastic stream. No worries. I'll be streaming for about 2 more hours, I'd say. That's how much I tend to stream this game. Because due to all the voice acting I need to perform, it takes a toll on my voice. On other games I can go for longer, like 7 or 8 hours sometimes. But yeah, if you want to come back, then you're more than willing to. Try 48 hours, oh boy. Unfortunately, I do have a job, and 8 hours of work plus 8 hours of streaming. Sometimes it's a bit much, even for me. I'll maybe in the future, when I do have some, when I don't have to worry about money, if that ever happens, maybe I'll do some subathons or donatons or whatever they are called. But yeah, in the meantime, it's painful, just so you know. Don't worry. While I didn't do anything longer than 7 or 8 hours in terms of streaming, I just say that university in Romania is pretty hard. There were periods of 2 weeks straight where I would only sleep around 2 hours a night just to focus on studying. That was about 10 years ago. So I guess that could be considered as close to a donaton or a subathon as I could possibly get without turning on the streaming camera. So yeah, imagine only sleeping 2 hours a night for 2 weeks straight, and then having to study, having to go take tests. Yeah, Romanian universities and the IT department are not something for the faint of heart. Bring it on! The first trial tests your courage. A weapon is placed at the highest point in the camp. If you can retrieve it safely, you'll earn the first badge. Okay. Now, where am I supposed to go from here? Okay. From okay. Okay.
An unexpected discovery.
Sniper rifle, huh? Okay. Excellent. Overcoming inner fears is the first step to climbing to the top. You've earned the badge of courage. The next badge represents speed. Wait a moment, someone is challenging it now. Okay. Alright, your turn. You see those shooting targets? Your task is to hit those targets within 2 minutes. Only those who react fast and make swift decisions can pass. If you're the one we're expecting, I'm sure you can breeze through it. If you're ready, let's get started. I mean, I need to... Yeah, I need this. Okay. Okay, so where... Come on. Okay, we did the challenge. Efficient and clean, come take your badge of speed. The final trial is the most challenging. Here you are, it's your second badge. As for the final badge, you'll undergo a comprehensive trial. However, the examiner's schedule is reversed from ours. You'll find her only at dusk. Okay. It should be pretty close to dusk. Taram, 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 taram. There is a hidden chest here. Might as well. A bit of XP for should be good. Ta-ra-tam. So, Staryu, any luck in your field of love? XL Resonator. The food lately is getting worse and worse. What's up? Need something? You're the final examiner? Another foolish challenger from a foolish faction, huh? If you don't want to lose everything you have, head back now. Regret is still an option. We can pretend we never saw you. Hurry up and leave. My ears are tired of hearing such promises. Anyway, I've already given you a chance. The last badge represents strength, so you need to take me down to get it. Easy, right? Okay, give it a try, kid.
Leave it to me. Shadow descends.
Is that the only one? I kind of expected. Take it, this is the last badge. You're indeed strong. With your strength, maybe. I'll forge a report, just like they do this time. Forge a report. Do you need participants rating? The Seaside Arena is a place for you to hone your skills. To be frank with you, the Seaside Arena is now a steering wheel held by those high-ranked factions. They can ensure they're always at the top of the leaderboard. Even this rule is one of their tactics to maintain their positions. The free trials which just passed not only screen out the unqualified, but also give them a chance to precisely assess the strength of the participants, gathering information. In this case, they can be well prepared in the official match, and we examiners are responsible for submitting the assessment reports to those factions. Why are you telling me this? Because I see hope in you. I think you can help me regain my freedom. I was once a challenger in the seaside arena, however, my obsession with victory led me to lose my own freedom. Later I discovered it was a trap set by those high-ranked factions, waiting for the innocent to jump into it. In the survival of the fittest world, only strength speaks. I no longer have the power to change it, but maybe you can. I've seen countless challengers, and I have keen observation. Will you be my last resort? I can try, at least. Badge of strength. Congratulations on collecting all 3 badges. An exile claiming to be your friend has already completed the registration form on your behalf. Before entering the match, please familiarize yourself with the Seaside Arena rules. Your friend forgot to provide echo information for you. Unfortunately, once the registration form is submitted, no changes are allowed. According to the Seaside Arena rules, challengers who haven't registered echo information will be provided with an assistance echo in battle. Is it strong? Unfortunately it's zigzag, an ordinary tacit discord. To avoid affecting the match, we can only provide the basic echo. Here are the rules. The Seaside Arena adopts a single elimination system. Participants are allowed to use any fighting styles in battle. The winner automatically advances to the next round. When you win all 3 rounds, you qualify for challenging the previous champion. Are you ready, Rover? Let's get started. Wish you good luck. Well, let's see. Can we do it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's electrifying matches at the Seaside Arena. The energy in the air is palpable. I can feel your enthusiasm building up. Tonight we have a brand new challenger stepping into the pit. As a fresh face in the arena, he's about to embark on an exciting career. Let's delve into his introduction. Wait, did they say self-introduction? The collective beliefs in this arena will manifest into a resounding courage, piercing through the sky and lighting the way forward. Tracing the new blood from the hyenas, the spotlight of tonight's showdown, let's give a roaring welcome to Rover, the Dark Envoy. It's the first time I've delivered such impassioned opening remarks. Anticipate an unforgettable performance from him tonight. I know who wrote this. Ladies and gentlemen, our first match tonight features Rover facing off against a renowned and skilled participant. Please join me in welcoming Myra the Danger. Now, before we dive into the action, do either of you have any words for your opponent? One word. I'll either dominate or endure. Direct and to the point. Rover, how about you? I'll be the winner. Confidence stands tall as the challenger's mightiest weapon. Who will emerge victorious in this opening round? Ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath and see. Or watch. 3, 2, 1. Let the match begin.
One with the
Seriously,
leave it to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an exhilarating showdown. In the opening round, Rover demonstrated incredible prowess, triumphing over Exile the Danger. Now brace yourselves for the second round, featuring none other than Wild Wolf, hailed as the Dream Crusher among challengers, accompanied by his loyal TD Hunter. Wild Wolf facing a fierce newcomer today. Any fiery words for your opponent? Fortunate for you to survive the initial round, but your luck runs out here. Rover, your chance to respond. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Oh, the tension between these two contenders is palpable. Keep your eyes glued to the action as the second round is about to unfold. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let the match begin.
To me.
Surrender.
That was it.
None shall whisper.
Okay. Making it a bit, but conquering two prominent challengers over is just a step away from clinching the ticket to the championship. Now let's introduce the opponent for the final round. Can she thwart Rover's relentless march forward? A frequent finalist renowned as the Echo Master in the Seaside Arena. Let's welcome Crazy Tiff. Tiff, any words of wisdom for this emerging dark horse? Did everyone catch that? The commanding aura of Crazy Tiff is apparent even before the match. Confronted with such a formidable opponent, how will Rover respond? I'll carry no regrets. Both competitors are in high spirits. It looks like we're in for a thrilling showdown. Will it be a legendary defense of the championship ticket, or will the dark horse emerge victorious? Let's wait and see. Okay. Where? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let the match begin.
Shadow descends.
That's it.
This doesn't sound like a good bargain.
That was it. Huh. Impressive. Snag a ticket to challenge me on your first attempt. Well done. Looks like I'll need to give it I'll give it my all. The final is tomorrow at noon. Don't back away in fear, okay? I'll demonstrate what true strength is. Okay. By the way, Rover, there are a few things about tomorrow's final that I haven't mentioned yet. Since it's your first participation, there are some variations in the rules compared to regular matches. You should familiarize yourself with them. Meet me at the elevated platform at the camp. I'll fill you in. Right. Right. Let's see. What can we do over here? Rover, you made it. How's your experience at the Seaside Arena so far? Quite lively. Alright, no beating around the bush. To keep the Seaside Arena running smoothly, I'd like you to forfeit the match. The matches can proceed seamlessly because of our management. However, you have become a threat to our control over the matches. The matches aren't just competitions, they assist in resolving conflicts and distributing resources among factions. The hyenas call this place home, so you should understand. Besides, with 2 victories under your belt, you should be in for some substantial rewards. If you agree, we'll consider granting the hyenas more privileges in the future. It's just your excuse for exploiting others. No rush, how about you return and gather opinions from other members? The right choice will become evident. You have until tomorrow noon to think it over. Take your time. Okay, let's see what. The exiled examiner emerges from behind the tree. No need to think about it. Rover must have his own answer. It's just another trap set by you, am I right? Yeah. I was curious why there's a formidable participant stepping into the arena without prior notice. It seems you've tampered with the reports. I merely bided my time for the right moment. As Rover pointed out, it's nothing more than your pretext for exploiting the vulnerable. The seaside arena has completely lost its integrity. It has devolved into a means to fulfill your insatiable greed. I refuse to be manipulated like that. Alright, given the circumstances, it appears that a showdown between us is unavoidable. I'll settle things in our match tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll ensure you accept your defeat without any complaint. Well, let's see. The final is approaching. I'm still not sure how they managed to defeat their opponents. Rover, you'd better focus on your opponent's movements during the battle. I'll be watching. If anything goes wrong, I'll help you. Now, let's see. Okay. Well, this is an interesting place to watch. I guess we'll have to wait. 12 p.m. Is that... I think that's 12 a.m. so 12 p.m. is over here. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's see. You came. Hope you won't disappoint me, Rover.
Leave it to me. Nowhere to hide.
What's going on? I knew they wouldn't be enough to defeat you. How about this one? A special surprise for you, Rover. Prism Knights, it's your turn. Prism Knights? Rover, he enhanced his echo by forging some data in the terminal. But it won't last long. The echo will become vulnerable after the enhancement fades. Rover, pick the right time to attack. Okay.
Shadow descent.
Leave it to me.
Endure and defy. One with the sound.
Okay, anything else? How? Impossible. How could I lose? Since you've lost, it's time to fulfill your promise according to the rules. Shoot, what do you want? Power, money, or your faction status? Over, you're the winner, so it's up to you to answer. You tell Zewan and the exile examiner's wishes to him. On tribes, I'll thrive. One declines, I'll decline. The hyenas is still as naive as ever. If my memory serves me right, your faction received assistance from the hyenas, correct? Oh, great. Without such naivety, would your faction have attained its current status? Over, can you add an additional condition? I need to ban somebody. Ay, 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 ay. What can you do? What condition? Have the defeated party publicly declare the victor's terms to everyone in the camp. Why go through the trouble? Everyone ought to listen to our terms. Alright, I'll take him to the center of the camp. I'll catch up with you shortly. Okay, so far so good. Say you on? Hey, you were amazing at the matches. That's the rover I know. After this season, the Highness will slowly reclaim its status. I'm so excited to share this good news with the old leader. On my way here, I encountered several high-ranked factions that seemed ready to leave. They eyed me with disdain. Now it's their turn to feel the pain I've endured. Ah, don't give me that look, can't you tell it's just a joke? Here, Rover, is your payment. Hope to see you again soon. All the chaos has come to an end. Why the long face? Let me guess, you fear that the one you helped is actually a fierce and greedy wolf? How do you know what I'm thinking? I can tell from your expression. You're not an exile, huh? It doesn't matter if they're wolves or not. Think carefully about why you chose to lend them a hand. You helped them not to boost their status or gain more advantages, but to restore the seaside arena to its intended purpose, a place where everyone can play. You played a part in changing the twisted rules of this region. You gave the weak a chance to survive, and that's commendable. This region is on the brink of a new wave of changes. Whether they are positive or negative, that depends on the response of the people here. It's no longer your concern, so don't dwell on what you did. Let's wait and see what answers they'll give. I think I understand what you mean. I've been stuck here for so long, it's time to break free and stretch my stiff bones. See you, Rover. Bid farewell to the arena champion. As promised, I've granted your request. It won't be long before the seaside arena reverts to being an arena for participants to sharpen their skills. Can't wait to see the day when it's once again exploited as a negotiating table. Ha ha ha. What do you mean? Wolves in the forest always prey on the sheep, even if they are aware hunters might shoot them. It's their nature, unchangeable. If there's nothing else, I'm taking my leave. Here are the spoils of your victories, all yours now.
Remnants of the past.
Okay. Guidebook. Let me see. Rumbling Hollows, Wuthering Exploration. Tested fields are experiencing a surge in energy due to the waveworm phenomenon. Use the wave blades to maximize your rewards from the Tacetite blooms. Ah, man. Not really interested in that, to be fair. What other quests do you have? Oh, let's go for this one. Stygian Lacrimosa. Oh yeah. I might have missed something. Is it just above this place? No, it's not over here. Oh, it's below this place, I assume. Right, yeah. Now the question is, where exactly is that?
Wind, guide me.
Okay, I managed to get it. Dum, dum. Okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Thank you for your help back there. Could have been a tough fight. Their leader was right though. Most of our manpower's occupied with all the mess that's been going on. They sound well aware of your supply situation. They've likely been scouting our supply situation for a while. Chose to strike right at okay. Weather here in the Winding Axe Spires isn't the kindest. The area is covered with fog most of the year. These bandits are more than willing to risk their lives just to get their hands on some extra supplies, attacking civilian settlements, raiding convoys. We have our share of engagements with them. Didn't expect that they would come straight for our supply station this time. Bastards must have gone desperate for coming after our supplies. I heard from a few civilians of the nearby settlement that supplies are getting harder to come by in these days. The TDs have gotten more ruthless, get too close, and okay. And on top of all that, some folks have been saying they are seeing phantoms lately. Why did it turn into a horror story all of a sudden? You need to lay off on the late night podcasts. And I'm not making this up. People saw them with their own eyes, I swear. Anyway, just consider this as a reminder. The area inside us is as dangerous as it looks on the outside. But before you decide to venture further, you should go talk to Chu Yue. He's a researcher at the academy sent here to investigate all the recent happenings. About Chu Yue, you may be out of luck trying to find him at the moment. What do you mean? Wait a minute, don't tell me he went into the fog alone again. How many times have I told them not to go off wandering alone? And you, why didn't you tell me about this earlier? Well, I was on my way of telling you if we didn't run into those exiles. The supply station haven't gotten any extra men to spare, and the exiles might try to make another run at us, but I can't just leave a civilian like Chuya on his own out there. Mr. Resonator, there's something I want to discuss with you. Want me to help you out? Or you stay here, I'll go help Chuya. You really mean it? That's fantastic. I just knew you had a kind heart underneath those skills of yours. Don't you worry, us Rangers never let goodwill go unpaid. Sure, I'll put in a good word to get you a fat paycheck for helping out with the government research. Pay or no pay, I'm just here to help out. Okay, I'll send you the coordinates of the general area Chuya is likely to be in. He should be somewhere near the marshlands. He's got medium long hair with a pale complexion, skinny. Although you're there to assist him in his research, but don't hesitate to stop him if he's trying anything irrational. He's obsessed with TD echoacoustics and can go I can go overexcited sometimes. I almost see myself a madman diving into a swamp the last time. Okay. Oh boy.
Wind, guide me.
I swear to God, those texts are not fairly compensated. Okay, I need something over here. So I need to do something over here, but what? Oh, I can just attack.
An unexpected discovery.
Strange sounds. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Okay, what the? Oh, this is an interesting area. Let's give it another go. Low frequency to level 3, getting minimal biological response. What if I set interference to half? Waveband convergence rate at 67%, 70%, 75%, steadily increasing. It's working. Medium long hair, pale and skinny. You must be Julia. Shh, hush. Be quiet, it's a crucial moment. You and I sing song. Sky, what's that supposed to mean? And what is the last word? Love, sorrow? No, hold it. I need to hear it one more time. I didn't catch all of it. Too late, the signal's already gone. Am I allowed to talk now? What? Oh, excuse me, I've been trying to understand this phantom and I got overexcited for a moment. And yes, you please talk anytime you want. I'm Julia, a researcher studying the fog and winding access mire from the academy. I've been researching a TD echoacoustics in this area. You can call me Ross. Ross, I'll be sure to remember that name. I believe you had a question for me. Please do ask away. The rangers back at the supply station wanted to make sure you were safe. I'm here to help you with the investigation. Assist me? You're implying that you wish to accompany me in completing my research? Oh, you don't want my help? No, feel free to come along. Academia may have its rules, but research has no limits. If you have the drive and determination to seek knowledge, you can become a researcher. With some extra hands, you can accomplish more. I would definitely welcome your help. Besides, the people at the supply station can rest easy with you around. I didn't mean to sneak out alone and leave them behind. I just couldn't bear to wait another second before trying out my idea. That thing by your side just now, was it a phantom? It was indeed looking for a way to enter the fog. It wasn't until I actually met a phantom. It was my first time seeing one in person. Definitely not the rumored wave-worn phenomenon, but more like an information-filled body that could be decoded. So what information does it carry, you may wonder? Could it be related to the cause of the fog? With this possibility in mind, I followed the phantom all the way here, which leads to how I was using the decoder on my terminal to decipher it. A decoder sounds very high-tech. Well, certainly, I've improved upon it myself based on the rudimentary version at the academy. The new design can automatically recognize and analyze sounds, making it a great help for dealing with unknown sources. You seem like you're even more confused than you were before. Hui told me not to overlook people with principles and terms first thing when I meet them, and here I go again. Huh. Who's Hui? Hui is my childhood friend. She's the most brilliant researcher I've ever laid eyes on, and my beautiful, beloved wife. Well, isn't that true love if I ever saw one? Anyway, the echoacoustics are indeed quite complex, and it also involves information transcription and such. It's difficult to explain in just a few words. Simply put, with this device you can decipher what the phantom is saying. Yeah, you, I, song, sky, love, sorrow, these incoherent words comprise the entirety of its message, but the meaning they point to. Ross, what do you make of these words? They seem like a broken and encrypted poem. A poem. Song rises above the sky, and as love overcomes sorrow. I see. With your added interpretation, it does indeed appear more romantic. It's surprising to see that you have such a creative side. Yes, we can rule out possible connection between the phantoms and the fog out here. After all, those anomalies are nowhere near as beautiful as poetry. Well, at least that's what I deduced from my first encounter with it. I might be proven wrong later on, which is also natural. For now, let's focus on how to get to the center of the mist. I've been digging through all the data on Wuthering Axis Meyer, and I think I found a way to make it work. We just have to find the site, reboot the device, clear the fog. Luckily, I had brought the ultrasonic pulse chips with me before setting off, so I can share them directly with you. The actions I just mentioned involve traversing through the marshlands, but don't worry, as long as we have these chips, we don't need to fear the tornado. Wait, where's my backpack? I don't think you had a backpack when we met. Oh no, how can I lose a large backpack like this? Like that, all those things in the back. What about the chips? It was when I met you. No, it was when I was chasing the... Yes, I was chasing after the phantom. I got so caught up I probably forgot my bag somewhere. Good thing you remember where it is. Let me go find it. Alright, we should make haste and return to where I was before. I got way over my head back there. It's good to have additional verifications for my deduction. It's not right to let it interfere with our original plan. Now I can see why Hui never lets me go on investigations on my own. Here, this is where I encountered the phantom. I don't see my backpack. Maybe I should search the surrounding area now. How do I do this? I wonder.
Leave it to me. One with the shadows.
Maybe a sensor.
Seems like a new discovery.
Backpack. Let's see, perfect. Nothing seems to be missing. Thank you, Ross. I'll be sure to keep a firm eye on it from now on. Now about the ultrasonic pulse chips we discussed earlier. Put it inside your terminal. What does it do? Dear me, it appears you lack the necessary knowledge regarding the Meyer. This calls for a science lesson. Science lesson, yes. Complicated terms, no, please. No need to worry, this will not involve any complex principles. This place is called the Wuthering Axis Meyer, named after the bird-like Tassadisc or morning eggs that lives here. Additionally, as you can see, because of water temperature differences, there is a large vortex deep in the marsh. It used to be considered a local spectacle, but now, with the bizarre fog, it has stirred up dangerous mud and spilled it everywhere. By installing these chips, we can utilize the resonance of ultrasonic pulses and dissolve the mud. Hard to explain, so let me show you. Watch that mud over there. And demonstrate what I mean. Okay. You can equip ultrasonic pulse chip to launch the water vortex. The water vortex can clear the mud along the path. Upon hitting the enemies, it can remove their enemies' mud shells and knock them back. Upon hitting the swamp vortex, it can trigger an AoE damage. Okay. Well, rather effective, isn't it? Easy as breeze. As I predicted, you seemed like the adaptable type. Now with the chips installed, our prep work is nearly complete. Now back to the detailed plan of this separation. The first question: How do we access the center of the fog for further investigations? It's all yours, Professor Julia. Oh, now you're making me nervous. I'm not sure if the rangers at the station told you or not, but all the fog thunderstorms in that huge vortex I just mentioned, they didn't just show up overnight. The exact spot where it began is now covered in a thick fog, so we do know where these odd events originated. We still don't know what caused them in this supposedly deepest area. The fog's thick and wandering into it without caution could mean getting lost forever. I heard that the Court of Cervantes committee once built a dedicated facility there. They even developed suppressors to disperse the fog from the inside. But the fog is still here. Yes, despite the well-intentioned attempts at the CSC scholars, the research facilities were eventually abandoned. Without proper maintenance, the suppressors were... Okay, with this in mind, our priority is to locate the abandoned facility in order to acquire their suppressors' positions and their activation key. We reactivate the suppressors and dissipate the fog as we progress. We should uncover everything once we reach the deepest place. Is there no easier way? That's all there is to it. If it could be easily resolved, it wouldn't have been a lingering problem that has troubled everyone for so long. But on the other hand, when you think about it, if we can solve even such a challenging problem, aren't we incredibly capable? I have confidence, and I won't be alone this time. You will be accompanying me. This will be my first time working together with anyone other than Hui. As my wife, she has always taken care of me, and as a researcher, she is among the most passionate and outstanding individuals. Though she is not with me here today, I trust I can successfully complete the investigation with you, my new partner. Oh boy. Fine, can't argue with your optimism. I'll take that as a compliment. Now, without further ado, let us set out to the settlement closest to the fog. During my previous investigation, residents of that settlement mentioned someone named Chi Sheng who ran into an unknown CSV building while scavenging. It's likely the facility I've read in the logs. I've arranged a meeting with him. You should inquire him about the facility's location. So much reading.
An unexpected discovery. One with the sounds.
Oh. Yeah. That sound, you hear that, Ross? Not really. Oh my, behind you, it's the Phantom. Just appeared behind you out of nowhere. I know it doesn't hurt anyone, but still. I thought you already saw it once. Well, the last time I was the one chasing after it. Now it's jump scaring me. It appeared right by our side. Out of all the places it could be, it's almost as if it were actually seeking any person passing by. Like the Phantom, I was following it. Immediately stopped moving after realizing I was behind it. Quick, use your decoder. Beat you there. I have already initiated a frequency transcription program. Okay. Death, I cannot return. Resurrect, not. Forget me. Farewell. Leave. No, wait, there's still more. And it's gone. Death, I cannot return. Resurrect, not. Forget me. Farewell. The words are making more sense this time, but it's still pretty hard to understand. It's a different set of phrases. Could it be that different phantoms carry different messages? No, that will introduce too much noise and bring down the effectiveness of communications. It would make more sense if one message was broken up into separate parts and delivered piece by piece. Like different segments of a poem. Oh, rather fitting and sentimental analogy. It is possible that the phantoms each carry different bits of the full message. We need to collect all of them to truly decipher it. As for why and how the message is broken down, it could be purely random, or it could be constrained by the different sizes and energy capacities of the phantoms. After all, the information can get lost as they run out of energy. Like our two encounters with the phantoms, we can only extract so much information from a single one. Once their energy is exhausted, they disappear. Precisely, but did you notice that the phantom we encountered inside the fog seems to be able to transmit more information? Maybe just a coincidence, but I presume the less distance it travels, the less energy it consumes. Plus, so far they've only appeared within the proximity of the fog, suggesting that the fog may be their origin. We should give it a further look once the fog's cleared. Yes, as we mentioned before, ecoacoustics and ecology are two deeply connected disciplines of study. Through unraveling hidden secrets in the fog, we may gain a comprehensive understanding of these phantoms. Let's press on. It's almost time for our meeting. Oh boy. Alright, moving to your assistance, perhaps we were barely stalled or disrupted and made much more progress in decoding on this trip. Having a partner that you can get along with really makes for an untroubled investigation. We heard this is the place we agreed to meet, young man. You must be the researcher from the academy. Yes, I am Chuya of the Hakusho Academy, and this is Ross. We are here to seek information regarding the derelict Cortos Vantic facility recently discovered. Yes, if memory serves me correctly, it was Chishen who had made the discovery, and you are? Hello, you can call me Chisha. Chishenk is my father. He was on his way to meet you, but ran into a few wounded residents. Being a former army doctor, he wanted to take care of the injured before coming to see you. Anything we can help you with? Thank you, it's nothing my father can't handle on his own. The problem is he needs to get more medicine ASAP to handle the sudden influx of patients. Also, not only do the break or arrangement, it simply wouldn't be fair to just ask for your help. It'll be another hour and most before my father is done. I'll let you know as soon as he gives me the word. Do feel free to walk around the settlement if you're feeling bored. This is the closest human settlement to the fog and to where the doomed avian TDs had nested years ago, which formed the unique landscape you see. Avian TDs, you mean the morning eggs? Yes, the morning egg. Its cries are filled with mourn and shrill, randomly attacking any human that passes by. Like any other anomaly, that caused us a great deal of trouble. Years ago it didn't behave like this at all. When I was 5 or 6 years old, I first saw it with my father. It soared to the sky with another avian TD, singing to one another. Even as we stood close by, those TDs didn't pay us much attention, as if they saw each other only. Later I heard that the other TD had died, leaving the morning A behind. Since then it has changed and this whole place has changed with it. Must be in a lot of pain to be left alone. And with so much pain, I presume it had to unleash it somehow. Sounds like you know a lot of the morning A. Oh, do I? Well, of course, I'm a dedicated researcher in solving Myers anomalies, of course. Having this basic level understanding of the issue is a basic requirement. It sounds like you're quite interested in the creature. If you want to know more, you can ask the elders in the settlement. For me, memories about the avian TD have become vague and hard to recall. Jim Fang. You're saying the morning A may have caused this fog? What the? Who even are you? Julia, you came on too strong. Please pardon the interruption. I'm a researcher from the Hakusho Academy on a mission to investigate the fog. Please, I need to learn more about, okay. Well, I guess there's no harm in telling me. It's not like I'm making it up. We've seen it many times now. The morning A enters the fog and stays there for a while. Once it gets out from there, a big lightning strikes, and the fog thickens. They must have done something. You said you were looking into this mess, so you got any conclusion? Yes. When are you getting rid of this fog? You're our best bet now. Please make it go away already. We'll figure it out. Just sure we get to the bottom of it. Uncle Bai. I just can't do it, Grandpa. I can't even get a melody going, and my cheeks are getting sore. That's because you're doing it wrong, kiddo. Can we take a break for just a little, huh? Are you here for my grandpa? Yes, but we can wait. Well, I can't have you waiting on me. Ask away. Then that means I can take a break for a while. You little rascal. Ahem. What can this old man do for you strangers? Oh, it's nothing serious. We noticed you were teaching your grandson to play music on a leaf. Can it really make the morning air sing along with you? Sure it can. It's something that was uniquely popular among us older generations. All you need to get ready for it is just an ordinary leaf. Wow, that's indeed a big surprise. Find the leaf and pinch it together on one side like this. Hold it the other side close to your lips. Now blow along the edge to make sounds. You may even change the pitch. Sounds a lot like birds singing. Indeed, you can turn anything in the world into an instrument as long as you've got the music in you. If you put your heart into it, you can even use it to express your feelings. When we were young, we would sit on the cliff after a long day and work on play some simple tunes. The Morning A and the other Bird TD rarely attacked anyone, and we'd watch the two always flying right beside each other off in the distance back and forth. Some random fellow then suggested that we use the leaves to say hello, so we gave it a try, and to our surprise, not only did they understand us, but they even eventually joined in. Boy, those were the chill and relaxing days. So now only one of the two TDs is left. Yep, all because of what happened afterwards. There was a TD outbreak. Every TD out there was hungry for the sounds. Human or not human, they tear everything to shreds. Trying to protect his partners, one of the birds were attacked and chewed up alive by rampant TDs. The one that survived went bad later because of it, becoming the Morning A we all know today. Perhaps from its perspective, time forever froze at that moment. From then on, it lived like a zombie, denying and attacking all living things that approached it. So you're saying the reason why Big Bird became the Morning A is because it's lost its loved one? Like Mr. Chu. After Mr. Chu passed away, she no longer had made delicious rice cakes. A bit too early to be getting into these things for your age, don't you think, my boy? Sometimes kids can see things grown-ups don't. In time, one must accept their losses before truly moving on. It doesn't do well to dwell on it. Agreed. Very important to stay positive. Things like explore the unknown, like this investigation. Amazing how you always find ways to talk about your research. Now, let's push on. Thank you for your patience, Chue Ross. I hope you enjoyed your stay here so far. Father told me the wounded have been treated and he's on his way here. Shall we head to our meeting place from earlier? Sure, see you there. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let me... Chisha told me all about it. Let's go help the wounded. As this fellow researcher had told me, you're here to ask about the Court of Savante facility, correct? According to the archives, the Court of Savante once built a dedicated facility to study the origin of this fog. I guess it could be the one you've discovered. A research facility for the fog. That explains why the facility is equipped for observation with environmental simulators and a central control panel in the center. Tried using it, was still in working condition, but needed authorization, credentials or something. No need to worry, the Huashu Academy has dedicated procedures set in place when it comes to translating the Court of Savante. Prior to my departure, Mr. Shang Liao told me everything I needed to know. I'll share with the coordinates of the city, but are you really planning on going there? What's the problem? I heard that you must have done a great deal of research regarding the fog, but once you go inside, you'll soon realize that the reality is completely different. With all the TDs growing ever so restless, plus those weird phantoms and the mud, it's all over the place. Julia already told me all there is to it. I was just doing my job after all. You're my partner in this investigation. Instead, you have your reasons for your persistence, but still do prioritize your safety above all else. Let me think. Here, I'll mark the routes and locations I used to research the facility on the map for you. Follow them closely and you'll be safe. Get fully rested and take all the supplies you need from the settlement before you go. Oh boy. Interesting.
Leave it to me.
According to Chishang Man, we should be approaching the facility right about there. There it is. TDs, they seem to be covered in... Is that mud from the marsh? And they're standing right in front of the entrance of all places. Like last time, we should clear the mud before we deal with them. Okay, what's going on?
Endure and defy.
Okay.
Nowhere to hide.
Fantastic, splendid work as usual, Ross.
An unexpected discovery.
Let's go inside. If we can gain access to the control panel, we should find further information about the facility. Oh, yeah. This must be the control panel Qishang spoke of. By the looks of it, the facility has been abandoned for quite some time, and no one's tampered with these controls since... Why was it abandoned? I do not know. I failed to find any relevant information when I was studying the archives. Okay. But sometimes research gets cut short because of funding, outside pressure, or other issues. It's not always the researcher's choice. Our predecessors were unable to find the answer, but at least they left behind these clues. It's on us to keep their legacy alive and move forward. It is still in the working condition now, and there is enough backup power. Now, according to Mr. Chang Liao's instructions, username and then... There, I'm in. Okay. Anything else over here? Yes, let's inspect it. Welcome to the digital documentation of SR-461's classified manual. Only members of our top secret organization have access to this interface. See if you're not one of us, cram before we track you down. Now, for my fellow members, let's get down to business. As outlined in Article 1, it is crucial to differentiate between Suppressor 1 and Suppressor 2. Mixing them up could lead to disastrous consequences. We don't want that, do we? Moving on to Article 2. Surprise, there are 3 suppressors in total, and they all need monthly checkups and maintenance. Don't forget to download your keys from the main console before you head over to inspect and update their logs. But hold your horses, folks, before you start celebrating with sugary carbonated beverages. I know that these activities will be recorded and could disqualify you from the end of the month raffle event. Yes, even the daily intake of smelly rice noodles in the conference room is a no-go. No amount of aromatic reagents can cover up that stench. And speaking of stench, let's talk about puns and dad jokes. We all love them, or pretend not to, but too much can be a nuisance for everyone else. That's why anyone caught making puns or cracking jokes will have to suffer through a week's worth of punishment. Just try not to repeat them. That's just unforgivable. Lastly, remember that this manual can only be adjusted 3 times per quarter. Any additional changes will have to wait until next quarter. So there you have it, folks, the 21 articles carefully crafted by the brilliant minds of SR461. Let's all abide by them and avoid any unpleasant consequences. Classified documents of SR461 sounds more like some kind of code of conduct, but then again it also feels strange to be one. But on the bright side, thanks to this strange manual, I now have more information on suppressors. There are a total of 3 devices. Download the keycodes, logs done. Plus I have the keycode. You should keep a backup on your terminal as well. The keycode and the suppressor share same operating system. With this information we can pinpoint their positions, neglecting any interference. Now we won't lose our way into the fog. The roads ahead should grow increasingly smoother if we activate the suppressors sequentially. Yeah. Okay, now what? I guess we have to go over there. It's completely covered in mud, top to bottom. Is this why the suppressors needed routine maintenance? You remind me, normal devices do not require monthly maintenance or even frequent activation to this extent. At the end of the day, most issues can be resolved remotely. Unless when it comes to an external issue like the one we have here, where actually manpower is required to intervene. Related or not related, we have to clean the device, or we can't figure out where its controls are, let alone have it up and running again. Oh, well, we make use of the vortex to give it a deep clean. Okay, come on. A highly compressed jet of water should clean the mud off in one go. Activate the suppressor. Now we need to prevent the TDs from approaching.
Leave it to me. One with the sounds. Nowhere to hide.
Hello, Scott. How's it going? How are you tonight?
One with the sounds. Endure and defy.
I'm doing good too. Just relaxing for a bit. Seems you had some bots. Yeah, I had one. Only one, fortunately. It's working. Readings show a significant decrease in energy fluctuations. Our plan was a success. Okay, but is this the log mentioned in the classified manual? The records end at the surveying of the morning. Hey, Ross, have a look at yourself. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Basically, we've everything is more or less okay. I just had to wait a bit until a cutscene was finished, and then I had to ban him. Nothing much.
Cherish every game.
Otherwise, I'm doing just fine. What about the Among Us collab? Any updates on that? I heard that you may have some problems with with the Wednesday. If it's not possible Monday to Wednesday, then I don't know what to say. You can find somebody else. You don't have to work around me if it's impossible, Scott. So keep in mind that I'm just one person. If everybody else can make it whenever you all have time, then it's just that this weekend is pretty full for me regarding work. I have to go on a work trip during the weekend. That's why I'm having some issues during the weekend. And yeah, that's the problem. Nothing much has changed to do. Others not saying much. Entry number 14. Status of suppression device reactivated functions. Normal. Rate of fog suppression continues to decline. Data analysis and additional notes. Recent suppression results unsatisfactory. I'm mostly waiting on Lutra, but they have uni stuff today. Is it Saturday? I mean, it's Saturday. Is she... How are universities in the UK? Aren't they... At least in Romania, we don't have much to do on Saturdays in terms of university work. That's weird. Assuming the effectiveness of the suppression device remains constant, I can only infer that the increase of energy intensity within the fog source is present. These results have revealed that the fog carries energy of similar frequency as detected in the mud-like substance found within the marsh. I can confirm with high confidence that these phenomena are derived from a unique and unified source in this area. In addition, it has been observed that the Morning A performed repeated entries into the fog carrying reactants of high energy intensity. It's just moving back down to uni for when it starts. Aha! Well, I guess, yeah, it's the 21st. Usually in Romania it starts on the 1st of October, which might be the 30th of September this year. So yeah, I can understand. Followed by a plummet in the efficiency of the suppression device after his departure. I believe the Morning A correlates with the source. However, I'm puzzled to find that the Morning A's vital signs weakened each time it departed from the fog, lacking data. Further observation needed. Recorder Shier SR461. Hello, Cryoman! How's it going? A swamp vortex, huh?
One with the sounds.
I'm curious. Oh boy. That's good to know. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Remnants of the past.
Things are also slowly moving towards a next phase over here. If I don't get distracted again, I'll try to build my base today. Yeah, you do that. Right now I'm focusing on bees. I found some bees that can help with increasing the output of the same energy substance taking the form of mud. It's like we've done before. Create the mud before you can activate the suppressor. Yeah, it's going to increase the efficiency of my bees that give me those how do you call them? Those prosperity shards. And I'm also trying to get if you can maybe get me a controller and some pipes and importers and exporters. Oh, okay, let's hear it.
One with the sounds. One at a time.
The silicon seeds should have produced all day. Yeah, I've also been AFK near the base because I think the chunks aren't loaded unless every. I need some new emotes soon, and I have feeling one of them you will like. Fry the fish, cook the fish. Let's hear it. Yeah. Can't wait to see it. I think the chunks are only loaded when the player climbing them is online. Oh boy. I wish there was a possibility of them being active throughout the server. That's an issue.
Shadow descends.
Come on. I'm not sure, yeah.
Luminous energy.
If there is a way to change that, my computer crashed and basically I logged off of Minecraft right now. So some hot fish. So I can't. Yeah. I tried to play both Wuthering Waves and Minecraft and basically have myself on an AFK, but unfortunately that didn't work out. I crashed my computer, so I needed to wait until I need to wait until I finish this stream before I log back in. But I've been AFK there most of the night. Let's see them. One has more entries than first suppressor. This time the contents are a bit different.
Remnants of the past.
So basically I've not been AFK there for about 3 hours. If you can... Okay, let's see. Let's inspect. Status of the suppression device. Reactivated functions. Overloading rate of Fox suppression only at 34.265%. Data analysis and additional notes. Recent suppression results unsatisfactory. Suppression rate continues to decrease. If the power of the suppression device is not further amplified, it is only a matter of time before we lose suppression effectiveness and experience a further spread of the fog. However, considering that the effectiveness of the suppression device has already received 2 increased adjustments, as well as the changing of the fog's intensity from weak to strong, further increase would only result. It feels as if the fog source has engaged in a match of tug of war with us. Oh boy. No, this is impossible. Judging from the frequency band drawn, there are no large life forms within the fog area. But is it really possible? Must a life form be identified by humans? We have been unsuccessful in making actual contact with the source of the fog up till this day. Thus, we cannot completely rule out the existence of human intelligence. In addition, I have read Shear's log, not that I wanted to, it was only because he came looking for me, and I believe that the additional manpower and equipment should be allocated to further survey the movements of the Morning A. I have not witnessed the creature's behaviors inside the fog area like Shear did, yet I have seen it perform frequent circles and landings within proximity of the deceased avian Tyset Discord. It still possesses longings for the avian Tyset Discord and has lost its sanity because of it. Similarly, I still hold the speculation that avian Tyset Discord bears human emotions and human intelligence. Normally we would be led to believe that the harmony between the two Tyset Discords is nothing more than a simulation of some form of biological behavior, yet I have witnessed during the Tyset Discord outbreak one of the creatures that dragged its dying partner to safety as it let out a mournful cry towards humans. It gave a shrilling cry as it kneeled down, seeking the humans for help. At that moment, I seemed to have seen its soul, one that is so different from human. I am aware that this is an emotional expression inappropriate for this recording, but I insisted on its inclusion. Recorder Chi-Chi. Oi boy, come on. I have to say the wording of this log is rather emotionally biased, and even the conclusions are as equally far-fetched. However, considering how the previous manual was labeled classified, it seems that me that SR-461 is a body of a handful of smaller teams, so it's understandable to have researchers of varying personalities. Oh, I need to drink something. My voice is going to crack. What do you make of the speculations mentioned in the log? Which part are you referring to specifically? The likelihood of the source possessing human intelligence, or the part regarding the avian TDs carrying human emotions? Both. Speaking of the source, till this day the Academy has yet to discover any signature of life signs from within the fog, yet I cannot use this as evidence to deny the research. As mentioned in the log, definitive judgment cannot be drawn without making direct contact with it. While hypothesis is one, okay. Nonetheless, I'm inclined to believe his theory holds merit as we continue to prove the feasibility of the seemingly okay. That is the spirit of science. Oh boy. Ah yes, the spirit of science compels me. Yeah. Moving on to speculations regarding the avian TDs carrying human emotions. Personally, I share the same sentiment. Nearly all TDs carry the instinct to hurt and devour sound. They attack other living beings, even their own kind. Yet the two avian TDs are uniquely different. As Shisha has described, they are mutually inseparable. They do not attack humans, only caring for themselves. Perhaps they exist to complete the other. Okay, I should have enough essence, but I need to make some small stock upgrades for the silicon. Yeah. If you want to, you can do it. Oh boy. Also, how hard is it to make more of those lilies that you put near the silicon? I'm curious because maybe I could have them put all around my farms. And there is another way to increase the output, increase the speed directly from mystical agriculture. And I wonder if I can combine all of them to make a super fast farm. Ow. The way you're putting it, I'm gonna get more, but they don't seem to work with the mystical agriculture seeds. Not really. They really seem to work with the. Oh, did you put more? Did you put accelerators below this below those seeds? I thought it was only the lily pads. No, then they are working, because those seeds are definitely growing faster. I can assure you those lily pads are working. So yeah, I'm curious if you can make more of them. Because yeah, that actually does work, it seems. I'd like to make a but they are supposed to grow like instantly by one bone meal level, and they don't. I mean, they aren't growing they aren't growing instantly, but they are definitely speeding up. So even if they are just speeding them up, it's very good. The way you're putting it makes it feel like they're not even TDs. There's yet to be a comprehensive definition of a tacit discord. There may be even countless more entities in the world. The light source isn't enough. Maybe this time, as we continue to delve deeper into the fog, we may be capable of verifying some of these. And who knows? Right from the start, I wasn't even sure if we could complete the investigation smoothly and reach till the end. That's aim. And now, after actually setting foot inside the fog, I've grown concerned after all. This is who he was there. I'm sure she shared the same feeling as I am now. There's only one suppressor left. Here's hoping the fog would clear out once we activate it and reveal the source. We will find out soon enough. I'll deal with the light source. I know what you're meaning. You can plant the seeds, right? You can put a torch nearby and it will act as a light source. I'll plant the seeds. I'll plant more seeds. Yeah, not in the middle. Yeah, I know. I'll do something. I'll do something to increase the light level to plant even in the middle. I've done it for my Inferium seeds. I know what you're referring to. I'll deal with it. Once I'm finished with the stream, I'll hop in the server and I'll help you with that. What's going on over here? Okay, that's an interesting. Can't enter that. Can I not enter? No. Okay. Sizzle. The familiar rumor is back, then this time the Phantom is unmistakably in front of you. The Phantom hovers in front of you. The sounds it makes seems to be clearer than before. Do you have something to say to us? Follow me. Where to? I do not know. It's what the decoder is telling me what the Phantom is implying at the moment. Where is it trying to lead us? Let me see something. Interesting. There appears to be more structures on the ground. We should follow it. Okay. More abandoned complex and equipment, likely belonging to the Chiting as well. Bzz, 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 bzz. Humans, the two of us, inside device. We are inside the device. The Phantom wishes us to activate the two devices on the wall. Here goes nothing. Let's crack it open. Indeed, I'm also curious as to why it went through all this trouble getting us here. The patterns on the wall can be seen as a simple authentication mechanism. By filling in the missing parts and ensuring they're in the correct order, the device will be activated in this displaying the data inside. Okay. Okay, where should I put this one? Oh, I understand what's going on. Okay. So there are murals. No, it's not that. No, that's the place. That. And finally we have it there. Okay. These are videos related to the avian TDs. In the first footage, the two can be seen flying together, circling each other as if they are in a chorus, similar to that of what Chija and the settlers had described. It must be when both of them were alive. It matches what the researcher wrote in his log. Could it be that they were the ones that built this facility? We should watch the other video. Second video, the morning A is flying through the fog. It seems to be carrying something in its talons and thunderstorms occurring behind it. Does this mean the fog was caused by the A? Has it been providing the fog with energy all this time? Sizzle. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Quick, pull out your decoder. You and I together, our songs, bright skies, love. Death, I cannot return. Resurrect, not forget me. Not forget me, farewell. They are the same messages from before, but more complete. 2 pieces of information released by a single phantom. The phantoms inside the fog do indeed carry more information, but also grants better decoding results. Now, do you feel the scenes in which these 2 pieces of messages correspond feel a bit familiar? Is the morning A and the other AVNTD? They once sang together across a clear sky and also experienced separation through life and death. The morning A never once forgot his partner. By not accepting what it has lost, it can never bear to let go and move on. The tone of these messages feel more like a story told by the one who had experienced it. You are unable to return, so you'll hope it will forget you. You mentioned saying goodbye, thus, yet who are you? If the phantoms are just couriers of information, then who are you exactly? It's the other AVNTD. Pierre suddenly grew silent as you listen to Chue quietly mumble these questions. You cast your eyes on the phantom. You feel that the answer is within grasp and all that's missing. Okay, come on, phantom. No reborn, go on. Pointless, you will get hurt. Do not hurt yourself. Stop, I leave. Say goodbye. Let us say goodbye. As Julia continues to decode its messages, the sounds of the phantom began to crackle, ultimately fading away like the others before. This phantom used up all its energy. Hey, is something wrong? Huh, oh, nothing, it's just that I... Cheer up, we got a lot more out of this than the last ones. Yes, I'm okay, I just had some thoughts about the I and you from the messages, that's all. Although it may sound bizarre, but I think that this should be the most reasonable possibility. Recall the researcher 12 mentioned in his log that the morning A's vital signs grew each time it left the fog. It never ceased providing energy for the source, even at the cost of its own well-being. It must think that this is a necessary sacrifice. The messages mentioned reborn. The answer is rather clear now. The source with strong energy fluctuations and an absence of vital signs that we detected in the depths of the fog is a likely indication of the morning eyes trying to resurrect the other avian TD. May find remains of TDs gathered around it. Wait a second, resurrect a TD? Is that even possible? Resurrection is out of the question beyond any doubt. The river you step into again will never be the same river you stepped into for the first time, and things that perish cannot truly be resurrected. All the morning A's doing is merely self-harm, a perseverance to impossible outcome. Not only that, by doing it that it's generated energy anomalies. As the fallen avian TD cannot be resurrected, the accumulation of TD remains carry reverberation frequencies. Acting out of instinct, it transmits information in the form of phantoms. Only the phantoms ran into random people wandering into the ground instead of reaching the A flying into the sky. The I must be the morning A. Yes, if that's the case, then everything now makes sense. The fallen TD repeated its calls over and over again, hoping that the morning A would halt its efforts and bid farewell. The latter is completely unaware of it, can't really let go of its obsession as the other hoped. Should be possible, they have deep feelings for each other after all. Emotion can be the most uncontrollable force. It can drive an individual to do anything, and can also be there to support them and stand up again. We haven't reactivated all the suppressors yet, and not even reached the source of the fog, but we've already sorted out the cause of the fog. According to the description of our tasks and mission procedures, if the source of the fog is the accumulation of the TD remains, activating the final suppressor is all there's left to do. According to the procedure, we should report the morning A situation to the midnight regions and have the professional handle the remains. Sounds to me you have other plans. Yes, for the settlers of the Winding A's mire, a thorough extermination of the remains. Okay, carefully gather the remains, only to have them cleared and its final remains. This might arouse the morning A's hatred towards the humans. And if the A fail to accept the loss of its partner and give up resurrection, maybe it will try even harder again and again, endlessly triggering the anomaly. Have it let go of its persistence. It might sound a bit optimistic and sad. It reminded me of what was written inside the researcher's log of the morning A's plea to humans as its companion died and its never-ending cries of sorrow. I honestly believe that it is capable of feeling the same emotions as humans. With the passing of the one it holds dear, it cannot forget and does not wish to forget. So it shackled itself in place, entrusting everything to nothingness. If you can find a way to help them meet face to face for one last time, have its companion convey its feelings to the A directly. Stop, let it go, pull yourself together, start over and move on. This is something only the other half can do. What shards? The ones that the beast produce? We need to adjust our plans. Once we've activated the remaining suppressor, okay, but to attempt to solve them cause from its roots. Yeah, you can take shards, but I don't know. Other prosperity shards. Yeah, you can take. Okay. Yeah. Whew. I need to take. Ah, damn. Right on, it's just an extra step.
Cherish every gain.
There, that's the final suppressor.
One more time.
Okay. Let's give it a try.
None shall whisper. Bad timing.
Okay. I need to go over there.
One with the sounds.
I may have used them. There were a few that I had to use.
Endure and defy.
And do the beast need anything to work? No, just time. Oh boy.
One with the sounds.
You just need to wait, unfortunately.
Nowhere to hide. One with the sounds.
Okay. Anything else? Do I need to deal with this one too?
Shadow descends.
Where is the remaining mod? Do I need to go up here? I don't see any remaining. Oh, it's over there. Okay.
One with the
Okay, that should be the last one, yeah. Okay. Okay.
remnants of the past.
What about now? Do we have anything? No. Okay. Intensity of energy fluctuations that reach peak numbers. The source of the anomaly, the accumulation of TD remains. Our interpretation and speculation of the phantoms were correct in attempting to resurrect the fallen avian. TD remains accumulated by the morning A has caused anomalies in the form of fog and corrosive mud. So what should we do now? The reason of the phantom's ability to carry information owes to the scraps of the consciousness of TDs inside the remains. Due to the fragmented natures of its consciousness, they are inadequate to be fully formed into it, nor does it possess ability that can move or speak. However, there is a way in which we can bring it to see the morning A and help them bid each other a final and absolute farewell. According to existing theories on echoes, the residual consciousness can be converted into reverberation frequencies and stored into a terminal. Then with some tweaking, it can be reproduced as a projection to mirror its original appearances. Okay. How long can the projection last? An hour at most. Since the remains were pieced together, the consciousness will be inferior to that of a real echo, but an hour should be more than adequate for them to confess each other's feelings. We'll help them get the farewell that they deserve. Now, let's use the terminal to absorb the reverberations from the remains. Okay. It's the morning 8. Turns out that Golden Barriers is its energy field. It spotted us. Change of plans, we're doing it now. Time for them to say goodbye. How long do you need to get the precision going? I'll hold it back while you focus on it.
Leave it to me.
Come on.
One with the sounds. Nowhere to hide. Wind guides me.
The debugging is complete, but we need your power to sustain the projection in the beginning. Wait. Where is it going? The remnants can't hold out too long. If it keeps up like this. Okay. Over, please. Take the bird-shaped TD with you. Catch up to it and calm it down. Okay. So what's going on? Transform into the morning A. Transforming into the morning A to start an aerial chase battle. When the lock-on halo appears, use your basic attack to hit the enemy. You can accumulate energy by hitting the enemy with basic attacks. The skill will be available once the energy is full. Okay. Okay. The bird-shaped TD relies on your power to keep resurfacing, and you guys finally catch up with the guy who is original. Okay. Madness disperses and morning eye finally seems to recognize the presence that has been chasing after it, the one it tried to resurrect its former mate. And what's left is the fleet is fleeting, time just for them. Ah, and there we go, flying off into the distance. Understandable, as they should make the most out of their final goodbye before their energy is completely exhausted. An unthinkable reunion they've been yearning for all this time. A reunion that not everyone has the luxury to experience. The person you wish to reunite. Hui. Seems like you caught on to it. It was obvious to tell from your words. You're right, love is something that simply cannot be hidden from sight, especially since Hui is my most beloved sugar plum in the whole universe. Although Hui has passed this world for 10 months and 13 days, I still miss her so much. She was the greatest researcher of them all. She'd always venture deep into the tacit fields to acquire the latest data. If only I had been by her side at one time, death wouldn't have separated us, at least. In the end, I wasn't there for her, so she never came back. To a certain extent, what happened afterwards was comparable to that of the Morning A. I refused to accept her departure and lived as though entirely stripped of life. I also held on to the illusion that as a researcher I may be able to find a way to bring Hui back to my side. She wouldn't want you to if she's here. Yes, as Shang Liu Yao has said to me as well. How can anyone bear to see the one you deeply loved live in a daze? You'd wish them the best and move on. Even though left alone, there is no need for to be depressed. All there is for me is to do is carry the memories we shared, our past, and continue to move forward. I'm sure it's what the Avian TD would tell the Morning A as in their goodbye. Do you believe the Morning A is capable of completely letting go? It's hard to say, but I'm hopeful that it'll be a happy ending. If it's capable of garnering determination to resurrect the other at the cost of inflicting self-harm, then I'm sure it will find a way to move on following its companion's message. And naturally, the A will have to endure a period of time before achieving it, and saying goodbye is the first step to a fresh new beginning. And for you as well, by all means. Oh, by the way, have a look at this. I found it after the fog had cleared. Judging by its form, it's the same as the maintenance logs of the first two suppressors. Instead of a research record, the one... Okay, it's yet another emotionally biased writing. However, considering the things we encountered during the investigation, seems rather fitting. Okay. Mist, thunderstorms, and the so-called phantoms, all of these anomalies are due to the Morning A's obsession. The CSC scenario is right in judging that there may be a similar bond between TDs as there is with humans, and I was right in judging that you are a very dependable person. I wish I could have you as my research partner. Unfortunately, I have to transmit that data back. Anyway, leave the wrapping up and documenting to me. If you have a chance, come find me in Shu. Next time we meet. Okay.
Remnants of the past.
Investigate. It appeared where the wreckage had previously gathered, but not with a strong energetic reaction like the wreckage. Chuya said it's like an egg that terminated hatching, left in place by the Morning A and the departed TD. At this moment it is surrounded by sprouting buds and flowers, calm and silent. Perhaps this is the final destination of life after it has faded, to become one of all that is growing. Okay. Oh, oi, 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 oi. I think for now this is where we'll call it a night. Let's see who we can raid into. Raid channel, and let's see who are we raiding into. Arena. I haven't raided her. She's usually the one that's raiding me. So I guess this is a good time to raid her. And have a good night, everyone.